Hey all, welcome to ShareTrack. This is Raj here. Good morning to you guys. The market turned out better than expected yesterday. As investors, I think we're hoping inflation will simmer down in the next few months. I don't know why one would think so, but that seems to be the common wisdom. That said, let's check out what we have in store for us today. Let's get started. Welcome back. The pre-market action is slightly bullish this morning and in line with yesterday's bounce back in sentiment despite bad inflation report. I'm recording this video somewhere around 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock time frame. The reason now for continuing bullishness pre-market is that the market participants feel bank results due today will show recession is at play. In other news that might impact Tesla, it's reported that Elon Musk is under federal investigation on his quest to acquire Twitter. This disclosure came in court filing made by Twitter, and probably this could provide us with an opportunity to dollar cost average Tesla, which will be a rare opportunity at this point of time. And I've already loaded up on Tesla, so I won't be buying anymore, just so that I can maintain the risk and the balance in my portfolio. But those of you who have not had Tesla in your portfolio can potentially look at this opportunity. Again, this is my personal opinion, not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. And it also seems that some of the global financial mess may be resolved as the British government is under intense pressure to reverse key elements of its mini budget that caused a run in the gilts and weakened the pound. I believe that the British government is now taking steps towards reversing those key elements of the mini budget, and in anticipation of that, the European markets have already shown a positive turn. And now if we get a decent forward-looking statement from the big banks in their earnings call today, the market has a chance to go green. The European market, as I said, have already responded positively to this prospect, so here's hoping to that. But if the banks were to say that there's going to be recession just ahead in the next quarter, then I expect that our share markets would tank. And of course, that will also make the Fed a bit benign if recession is around the corner. So the Fed action at this point of time and the CPI report that came in does not support this thought. But you never know, anything can happen in the market. So let's hope for the best. And with that said, now let us check out the pre-market price action. Welcome back, friends. We are on the TradingView platform, and I'm looking at the NASDAQ futures chart out here. As you can see, the pre-market session, NASDAQ futures is mildly positive at 0.16 or 17. This is a very, very tentative step. And if we were to expand this chart and take a closer look at today's candle, this is today's candle, Friday, 14th of October. And you can see that it's a doji candle, and it's being constrained by a very, very strong resistance, which is the combo of the diagonal line of resistance from our bear channel from before, as well as the 10-day simple moving average, which is this thick yellow line out here, which is at 11,204.70. So it's going to be difficult to overcome, but the MACD is already crossed over to the bullish side, and the momentum is below average and flat. Pre-market, we are up marginally at 0.14%. This can evaporate anytime, so we'll have to wait and see what happens when the market opens. That said, it doesn't give me any indication whether it's bearish or otherwise. US oil is down 1.07%, and it's going to hit this line of support at 88.00. I'm going to mark this green. So it also has support from the 10-day simple moving average that it has just about overcome. If I just move my cursor over here, you will see that the 10-day simple moving average is inside the body of this candle, which means it's already become a resistance, and that was sitting at 88.36. So 88.36 is the immediate resistance. Right now we are at 88.21 for oil, and the support happens to be at 88. So it's a very tight range. It's in which the oil price is going to struggle. It could break out upwards or it could break out downwards. If I look at the MACD, I can see that the momentum is pointed downwards. So therefore, the chances of it breaking down below this support and then testing the support of the 50-day simple moving average, which is this thick orange line, which is sitting at 87.51, is quite high. And failing that, it will have support at 86.33, which is this horizontal green line of support that has been with us for quite a while. That said, QQQ, which was up 2.35%, is marginally up 0.01% this morning. That's not much to write home about. And if we were to look at our support at 260.76, that is still at play. And if you look at our resistance at 268.74, That is still at play. Right now in the market, we are at 268.84. We are 10 cents above here in the pre-market action. The horizontal line of support is at 268.74. And the actual market is slightly above that at 268.86. So anything can happen here. So I'm not going to change this the color of this line into a support. But our next line of resistance, clear-cut line of resistance, is the 10-day simple moving average sitting at 271.44. MACD is bearish. Momentum is picking up, but it's still below average, so I can't hold much stock to it. We'll have to see what happens when the market opens. S&P 500 was up 2.64% yesterday. There is no action pre-market at this point of time. It is 6:45 a.m. in the morning, fairly early, and we have the momentum, which is below average but peaking up, and the MACD also is bullish. So S&P 500 can definitely spring to action in a positive sense if the market sentiment goes positive on market open. Russell Industrials is up 2.48% as of yesterday. We don't have any pre-market action. Both MACD is bullish as well as momentum is picking up, but it is still below average, and positive sentiment from the market can pick this up. And our next resistance for this index is going to be the minor resistance, which we have at 176.56, which is the support line, and which is this red line, the red horizontal line, and our support line out here is at 172.14, which is going to provide support today. And if I look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, I can see that pre-market we have no trades out here. We were up 2.88% as of yesterday, and our immediate resistance is going to be at 301.49. Which is this horizontal red line out here. I'm just going to mark this as a thicker line so that you can see it in your smaller devices. And our support is going to be the 10-day simple moving average, which is sitting at 295.72. It is this thick yellow line. Those are the twin support, and failing that, there is another support at 292.70. Now, if I look at the VIX, we have today's candle, which is formed below yesterday's range, so that's a positive sign for us. VIX is down marginally, minus 0.56, but I would say that we are still waiting for the markets to show which direction we are going to go, and the markets are waiting on the bank results to come in, and the slight positiveness that we have out here, which is the minus 60% on the VIX, is basically the reaction to the fact that UK government is going to reverse its decision, because that was causing problems for pension funds, and it was causing a lot of stress for the central bank, because the central bank was running out of ways to control inflation. So that's a very, very big positive for the market today, and that's what we see here in the VIX. The negative in the VIX is a response to the positive coming from UK markets. We have support for the VIX at 31.29, which is this thick yellow line out here. Is the 10-day simple moving average. So there we are going to have some support. Now let's look at our US dollar index. US dollar index is still moving within the bull channel, and it has got a doji candle which is green today. It's up 0.14%, and it is very close to the support line out here, which is a diagonal line of support, green line here. And for today, the bottom is going to be at 13,382.26, and we also have support from the 10-day simple moving average at 13,420.67. That said, let us go and look at the index movers. Sorry, commodities. Let's look at commodities. Wheat is up 2.79%. It's going up drastically. This is not good for the inflation picture. I'm getting worried about the wheat right now. And if you look at copper, it's still consolidating. So I'm okay with the copper at this point of time. And if you go to Genomics, and we just sort this out to have the biggest winners on the top, Invitae was on the top with 3.49% gain yesterday, and it's down 2.95% in pre-market action, and it's at 2.30 at this point of time, and we have support at 2.15, and we have resistance at 2.56. These are the two ranges within which Invitae will operate today. Illumina was up 2.0% yesterday. There is no trades pre-market at this point of time. We still have resistance at 210.87, and we also have support at 180.79, and we have the 10-day simple moving average at 202.41, which is the immediate support for this stock, and the immediate resistance is the 50-day simple moving average and the 100-day simple moving average, which are this orange and blue lines respectively. They are sitting at 205.19 and 206.13 to offer resistance. PSEB was up 2.03% yesterday. It's flat pre-market. but PSEB will face resistance at 7.06, and it's going to have support from the 10-day simple moving average and the 50-day simple moving average, sitting at 6.30 and 6.20 respectively. If you look at Caribou Biosciences, it was up 1.99% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Beam was up 1.62% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Veritas was up 1.59% yesterday, no trades pre-market. IDNA was up 1.52% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Bluebird was up 0.89% yesterday, and pre-market it's already up 2.05%, and we have converted 6.86, which was the resistance, into a support. This is a positive development for Bluebird, and we still have resistance from the diagonal line of support for a previous bull channel, which is now a resistance for us. And we'll also have a minor line of resistance. I'm going to draw that out here, which will come from here. This is going to be a minor line of resistance, and I think it's sitting at 7.34. So that's what we have in store for us today for Bluebird. I'm going to look at Intelia, which was up 0.46% yesterday, no trades pre-market today. IMTX was up 0.09% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Verve was down minus 0.18% yesterday, no trades pre-market. DNA was down 0.35% yesterday, and pre-market it's up 0.70% today. It's already above yesterday's range, and it has got resistance from the 100-day simple moving average, which is this thick blue line, which is at 2.96, followed by the 50-day simple moving average, which is this thick orange line, which is at 3.01. And then by the 10-day simple moving average, it is this thick yellow line, which is at 3.10, and it has got support at 2.68. Right now we are at 2.86. That said, ARCG was down 0.69% yesterday, no trades pre-market. CRISPR Therapeutics was down 0.77% yesterday, no trades pre-market. Allogene was down 1.17% yesterday, no trade pre-market. Teladoc was down 1.84% yesterday, and pre-market it's up 0.49%. So Allogene has got, Teladoc has got a resistance from the 10-day simple moving average, which sits at 25.74. And if I look at SQZ Biotech, it was down minus 5.97% yesterday, and pre-market there are no trades. I'm watching SQZ Biotech very closely. It has got a long way to fall before I would buy it and look for some dollar cost averaging. So I would say that today we need to wait for the market to open. We have to see what the bank results hold for us. And once the bank results are out and their outlook for the next quarter is clear and it doesn't hold recession in it, then the markets are likely to bounce back. But if the banks forecast a recessionary trend going ahead, then we have to look forward to a bit of a drop in the market until we get some good news catalyst. So there is only so much that the good news from Britain can help us. We need the bank forecast also for the next quarters to be positive for us to maintain our upward momentum. At least that's my projection at this point of time. My friends, that brings me to an end of this video. If you like this video, please do not hesitate to put a like out there. It helps the channel. It also lets me know that I'm doing a good job out here and that you like it. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and help me grow this channel. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.